welcome back for part 2 of episode 2 of Atavar Ascension. To catch you up on where we last left off, the party were having a few drinks and meal in the Broken Spoke, while discussing what leads they had and other information they had gathered, when the governess herself walked into the tavern. After a bit of debate and a rigged, thanks to Persephone, game of cards to determine who would attempt to get information out of the governess, Tomer was the one who took on the challenge. Unfortunately for Tomer, the governess was quite wily and had a few tricks of her own, one of which was a special concoction slipped into an offered drink, to which Tomer succumbed. A bit too late, the rest of the party, who were observing from several tables away, noticed Tomer and the governess making their way through a back door. Running to keep an eye on their party member, they were only in time to see a carriage speeding off in the direction of the governess's estate. Gathering their own horses and wagon, they made haste to arrive there and find out what was happening to their friend. Parking the wagon a distance away and approaching the estate stealthily on foot, they came across the estate's own stables and began to scout it out from outside, noticing someone inside muttering to themselves. Gold and Ajax took up positions for an ambush, while Persephone and Leon remained a ways back. And that is where we jump back into the action.
Or I could just kill him.
I'm trying not to kill everyone
Are
here.
we rolling anything at this point, DM?
Not just yet. We'll get to you.
Can't save.
Did you coom?
All right.
Roll 3 dex saves, a straight check, and then a con save.
I'll be right back.
All right. So,
Can he see me at all, or because the door's closed?
Door's
can't see
closed.
me? Okay. So I just happen to generally notice that that's the door.
you notice that that's a door, and you see light on the outside of the door. It's kind of like peeking through the edges. But the guy inside doesn't seem to be noticing.
Okay.
In fact, there is a little bit of light inside. It's a small lantern.
Okay.
It's it's not giving off a lot. It's just a little bit.
Just enough for the guy to be getting around fine.
Yeah, it's like it's covering like maybe about 10 feet around him, and then dim light another 10 feet out. It's not even equivalent to a torch.
I have a new plan. I am going to shoot whatever is suspending, or let me ask this first. Do I see what's suspending the lantern in the air, or is it on the table?
No, it's on the ground. It's like a little tiny lantern. Like he picks it up and moves it with him when he goes somewhere else. It's not giving a lot of light. I mean, it's small.
Okay. I'm going to...
It's almost basically just a candle. It's almost like a candle holder, but it's not exposed.
I'm going to shoot that with my bow.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for it.
I could
That
just kill him.
10.
Okay. That will hit this inanimate object. Okay.
I'm assuming from hitting it that it either extinguishes or knocks it over and sets a fire in the thing, or what happens.
Well, let's find out what happens.
God. You're going to burn the horse.
Yeah, that's not going to be distracting at all.
You hear a of glass breaking as this lantern shatters, falls over, and the candle basically gets kind of smothered over by the glass as everything falls. There is, you could clearly see there's some hay and stuff on, cover the ground, but it's also kind of mixed with dirt and some mud and stuff like that. It didn't catch. So the light went out.
Good.
And you hear from him say, "Oh shit! Damn thing! Fucking what the?" You see him pick up the arrow and look at it. What did I miss? And he goes,
Trying to Like fires, don't worry about it.
Fuck! He bolts for the front door.
I mean, do I know he's
Door-
bolting?
You
You'll
heard
see him when he opens the door.
you heard a shattering sound. Some cuss words. And then all of a sudden, one of the two double doors just kind of wings open, and there, standing in front of you, is a fairly dirty-looking, average build human, about 5'8".
I'm just going to down slash.
Okay, and you can clearly see in now, especially with your light, and you see there are 4 horses in there. There's the carriage you guys saw go off, a bunch of hay bales and stuff. You see some like debris and stuff, and that in one corner. And the guy sees you and goes, "Shit! I need y'all to roll initiative."
Okay.
Everyone, or just the two in the...
These two for now. Actually, I'm gonna have everybody roll initiative.
That is a 16.
I love having a +4.
Can I get a pencil,
12.
please, from over there?
A pen?
Pencil.
Pencil.
Pinchu.
So, Zach, can you fill me in real quick?
Me
You broke a lantern.
and Ajax here. I shot a lantern to bait the guy outside,
Alright,
and Daniel is there. Or, sorry, Ajax
gotcha.
is about to downward slash.
Now, Daniel himself is actually there.
I am here.
Yeah, and I'm going to strike him in the back with an arrow.
I got a 15 -1.
You have a low initiative.
Yes, I do.
So you got a 14.
No Dex, baby. Dex is my
So
dubstep.
you got a 14.
Yes.
16.
Oh, sorry, 12. 15.
A whole 7.
All right.
Full 7?
Yeah.
Not a partial 7.
No,
Damn.
whole ass 7.
It's crazy. An ass 7, too. Impressive.
Mm.
I don't know that my dice are doing very good right now.
Yeah, switch it up. My metal one's not being very
Okay.
nice to me either.
Nope.
All right. Gold. You are first.
I'm gonna put an arrow in the guy's back. And I'm going to also use my planar warrior ability as a bonus action before I go ahead and shoot. That way my damage is force damage, and I deal an additional d8 force damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
Fair enough. That's true.
So I'm going to go ahead and roll for hit. That is a 12.
All right. That will hit.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and roll for damage then.
Okay.
That is 6 force damage.
Okay. Good to know. Okay, so your arrow slams into him from behind. You see this arrow right into the back of this guy. And then it is his turn.
Wasn't I one behind?
No.
You were 2.
You were two
okay,
behind.
fair enough.
So he rolled a fucking 15. This dude's going to run on you.
Well, I'll give him an attack of opportunity.
He yells, "Mistress!" and attempts to dodge out of the way from you and run off. He is using his action to dash, or to disengage from you. So you do not get an attack of opportunity on him, as he very carefully kind of moves
Fair enough.
out of the way.
And he's running towards the house?
Yes.
So in theory, running past the two of us.
Well, depends on which way did you go to get around. Did you go around this way, or did you walk right in the front?
I walked through the front.
Same.
I was
Okay,
happy with
so
it.
you guys are over here.
Mm-hmm.
He is heading that direction.
Okay, so he
Oh yeah.
walking
Plus,
the general.
you would hear him yell. You
Oh
don't
yeah.
even have to roll
No,
for it.
there's no way we
You
would.
hear
yeah.
him yell. but he kind of disengages, like dodges around you a bit, and then moves. So he's heading over towards the house, and each one of these squares on here represents a 5-foot square. Okay.
I have a whole bunch. I just figured we didn't need them. If you want me to get them, I can.
Perfect.
We might need them. Hey, we're doing combat.
Okay.
Or I just figured we do imagine
He is yelling and running towards the house. That is his turn. Tomer, I now need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that's my favorite kind.
I have no additional wisdom. Fuck me. It's a flat roll.
My dude's getting possessed.
14.
Okay, good to know. It is now Ajax's turn.
Oh, that throw a wrench in the the gears a little bit. I had a plan. So he is away from me. Fuck it. I'm using Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
First level.
Okay.
Oh, right. That is a 21 to hit.
That will definitely hit.
Let's see.
There we go. It's closest I got.
6, 10,
That's because that is a
I
T.
know.
13 damage.
Wrong gender.
13 damage. Damn.
Wrong color.
Which elicits a large "ah" from him as he kind of stumbles a bit from that bolt of just brilliant white energy shooting forth from your hand and your holy symbol. Which actually you use your greatsword, right? As your holy-
Yeah.
So it's just like shooting. It's
Just slash the...
It's like the lightsaber
Moonlight
beams and
greatsword.
bing as it shoots out and cuts hard into his back. He stumbles a bit and continues to run.
Man, this dude
bastard.
is...
What a champ. I'm going to take off after him and use my movement.
Okay, you manage to catch up closer to where he is.
I use my action, so that's my
Yep,
turn.
that is your turn.
How far do you move?
He's,
Wherever he is.
Yeah,
I catch
he
him.
basically made it.
Well, he
all
started on the other side of me, so he would have had less
Well,
movement.
no,
than I
he
did.
started right in front of you.
Yeah, so if I'm right here and he's right here, he would have the same movement as I did, or less.
Well, yeah, but he basically used his entire turn to get double movement by
Didn't he use his
dis-
action?
disengaging. I always get this mixed up with disengaging dash. To verify this, let me double check.
Yeah, disengage as you move out of the combat range.
Yeah, it just doesn't provoke attacks of opportunity. Okay, yep. So yeah,
So he would have moved a normal.
he would have moved 30 feet,
Get here.
Yeah,
and if your movement's 30 feet, you're right up on him.
Yeah,
Here
I'm
you
going
go.
to do
Here
that.
he is. He's over here.
You
There
picked
we
the
go.
one archer to pick the dude.
Oh, well, I just grabbed a dude.
Yeah, here's dude.
Okay, dude over here. Sorry.
I always get that disengage and dash. I get the D's.
D's what?
D's nuts. Got him.
So you followed after him, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so you're right up behind him.
Let him move.
It is now Leon's turn. Leon, you see both you and Persephone, who are kind of making your way this way. You hear this scream, and then you see which guy did you make? This guy?
Yeah.
You see this guy kind of making a beeline for the front of the house. He actually was coming towards where you guys were, saw you, his eyes went wide, and veers towards the front of the house, and then gets hit by this guiding bolt.
Leon sees him sort of tumble forward. And just
He's
goes,
probably about 20 feet away from you two.
Leon just kind of goes, shit. He's gonna run that 20 feet in front of the dude, so like basically in between him and the manor. And I'm going to go for an attack with my rapier. So
Sticking with the pointy end.
the pointy end, yes. This is going to be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
All right. I believe in you. Dice. That is 8 damage.
All right. As you run up and thrust out your rapier, he turns just as he hears you coming. He goes, ah! And you catch him right through the throat.
Ooh.
Can I make that non-lethal?
It's too late now.
You did not say that ahead of time.
You didn't tell me that was going to kill him.
Well,
We
you
don't
also
know.
didn't know of our intention not to
We
kill
don't
him.
know.
All right, fair enough.
Listen, there was going to be casualties. It's fine.
Okay.
But you did
Can I
prevent
make
him
that
from screaming
non-lethal?
yet again, as you stab it right through his throat,
Oh dear, that was
and he just
more
kind of...
precise.
And your blade gets a little heavy as his weight starts to pull it down, and then he slides off it and clumps to the ground with a...
Oh no, Thank would be so mad at me.
At this point, is initiative over? We're back into free game.
You are back in the free
As
game.
I walk past Leon, I go, "Yeah, good job,
Now,
kid."
He's
Boys.
dead.
Hold on.
He sure is.
Hold on. We have questions.
Boys, are we not doing the quiet thing anymore?
I at this point, I make it up here. That dude took way more hits than he deserved. Either way, hide his body.
Now,
Ajax.
Tomer,
I pick him up.
you find yourself kind of coming awake a little bit. You feel like you have the worst hangover. Oh, God. You don't know how long you've been out, but you are tied to a bed. And
His wildest fantasies are coming true.
Yes.
as you look and see what's binding your wrists look a little bit like rope, but you can feel that there is these are like chains that are like covered and padded with thread along them. Give me an intelligence check. Just straight intelligence.
Oh, it's +1. 17.
Oh yeah. You've heard of stuff like this kind of used in certain bedroom games.
Kink shame.
Yeah. You've heard of this stuff. You ain't getting out of them, but they're not going to be loud and clinky, which is preferable. And they're a little comfortable because they're actually kind of padded on the inside, but they're sturdy. You're in there.
It's comforting.
It's like wearing manacles, but fun manacles.
Fanicles.
Exactly. And it's not just you're tied at your wrists are chained up, and your feet at the ankles. Your head is throbbing so bad, and you now know for a fact that was drugged. Whatever you drank, it basically for a few moments made you very compliant. But then the last thing you remember is getting into a covered carriage, sitting down next to a beautiful woman, and you can't remember anything after that.
Is there anybody else in the room with me?
Give me a perception check.
Actually, I'm going to smell.
Okay.
Is there anybody else in the room? Because I know what she smells like since I've smelled the letter before. Ooh, pretty good rolls. Perception. 16.
16. There are many competing smells in this room.
No.
You smell the stink of human sweat. You smell blood. You smell some of that coming off of the manacles that you are currently wearing. You also smell it, a strong smell of it, from the far corner of the room. Kind of, if the bed is sitting here, if you kind of looked off that way, it seems to be out that way. You also smell that kind of perfume and decay smell from that direction. And as you look closer, you know you can see in the dark, but you can't make out that corner. It's almost like it's covered in shadow. Like unnatural shadow. And as you look around the rest of the room, you notice it is a bedroom. There is this big bed that you're currently chained to. There seems to be kind of a sitting area and everything, and there's these thick curtains covering the windows. It's pretty quiet in here. You can only hear your own breath.
Am I clothed or no?
You are.
At least you have your dignity.
But you don't have any of your weapons, your gear. You actually notice it sitting on a chair over in the corner.
I guess they didn't bring protection. Come on. I expected more responsibility.
And that's where we're going to leave you for now, because that was going on while that was going on.
So what we've determined is that that guy's scream was not audible.
Yes, so we're done.
As far as you know.
We're done with the being quiet, sneaky, because y'all fucked that up real quick.
That wasn't my idea, but
No, it was Mr. Let's keep quiet.
and I'm going to pick the body up, and I'm going to take it somewhere that's a little far away, but not too far, and just dump it in a bush for now.
Okay.
Push,
Okay.
push,
I could use spare the dying, but
I think he's dead.
yeah, I have no interest in keeping him alive. Nobody likes a narc. So
Yeah, you could try to do that. I mean, again, 0 does not mean dead right away.
I'm going to beg him to.
do you know I have that ability? Have I ever spared anyone in your presence?
But I know you're a cleric, right?
Technically, yeah.
Ajax, do you have any ability that might keep this man alive, albeit unconscious?
I got some tape.
I can't figure out if it's fear. Is it why he ran away?
I look to Gold for his to see what the majority vote here is.
Keep him alive, put him in the stable.
Thank you so much, Gold.
I grumble and I use spare the dying
Okay.
cantrip on him.
We're not here to kill humans.
He stops gurgling blood. The blood flow seems to have stopped. And you can hear now just kind of relaxed, if a bit pained, breathing of someone that is unconscious. He is clearly out cold, but he's, not dead.
I'm gonna go with you and restrain and gag him.
I'm gonna say you got lucky as I throw him into the the barn to be restrained and gagged by Gold.
Okay.
I'm gonna give him a little kiss.
All right.
Little smack on the head.
Keeps the movie
Slap him
better.
on the bum bum.
All right.
You don't understand how thankful I am
So,
that you did
yeah,
that.
you tie him up.
Ajax.
And you
Yeah.
gag him.
Bound and gag.
Mm-hmm.
Like Oscar.
I'm not gagged.
As far as
Yet.
you know.
Okay. Good to know on that. So, now what do? You guys are outside, or like right here, except for you just went in and tied him up and stuff, but you kind of came out back this way. What are you doing?
I figure we make our way towards the
I wanted
towards
to.
the inside.
I wanted to see if there's any way that I can make my way to the second floor
Okay.
without having to enter the house.
So are you all going over that way?
I would assume so.
I'll go that general direction, but I'm not making it to the second floor.
Okay, so as you come over to that side of the house, here's the first floor,
Here's the second floor. Okay. I didn't put the trees and the grass on the second floor stuff. So you can see there are a couple trees over here. There is actually a doorway right there on the first floor. And a path kind of going to and from it. And then some trees on the second floor or up near here. These trees here, this one's a little bit short, but these two, those over there, the ones right here, are tall enough that you could get to the second floor. These ones are about 10 feet away from it, but...
A little sketchy, but...
But if you attempt to jump it, you could, potentially. And there's definitely windows up there. I mean, you see, actually... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 windows along the back second floor.
Okay. So, if that is the case, I assume that at that point I can just walk around and have this knowledge pretty freely.
Okay. Are you just walking, or are you still trying to be sneaky?
Well, I'm still trying to be sneaky.
Okay.
You want me to reroll for stealth?
Are you all trying to be sneaky?
Yes.
I need everyone to reroll then.
I'm not.
You're not. Okay.
18.
My character understands his weaknesses.
15.
Okay.
He doesn't do the whole sneaking.
I don't know that I'm bothered to be sneaky right now after the dude just screamed telling him
Alright,
we were here.
if that is the case, then
I'm not going to go out of my way to be loud. I'm just not going to tiptoe.
I will go ahead then and say, you two, do what you will. We're going to try and make our way into the second floor quietly.
Yeah, I can't
I trust
anyway.
Ajax to make the right decisions.
Ouch.
Boss and I's gonna get the sneak approach. You guys get in there all
So you got a 15. What'd you get?
18.
Okay.
Like I said, I do have this, though.
You could. If you wanted to do some parlor tricks, you could try and be the stableman who screamed.
Yeah. But I don't know what I gained from that, per se, so I'm just going to go...
Surprise. That's it.
He doesn't really do surprises or sneaking. So I'm just going to...
You could disguise.
I can't disguise someone else.
This guy's self.
The way
That was my first thought that I had to read it. That's why I had it pulled up.
the Redditors are typing.
Quick, give me a maid outfit. I'll pose as the maid.
Maid services, as I'm also in a maid outfit.
Disguise me.
It's some obviously like kinky sex shop maid outfit too.
Oh, yeah.
Like not a real maid outfit.
Also, I'm a tiefling. I'm sure the other one was a human.
Dude, the top of it is just 2 open circles right around the nipples.
Housekeeping.
I feel like
It's a feather duster on each
Yes.
nipple.
I feel like I have to draw Ajax in that outfit now.
Oh, God, no. No. But that would be hilarious.
That would.
But no.
Alright, so
I'm going to go try the front door while they're sneaking around.
Oh, we're not going to try that side door right there?
there was a door,
The door
right
in front of us?
Okay, well, I'm gonna roll to kick the door in.
Okay.
Oh, I
So
figured we used the doorknob, but you do you.
so you two are currently...
I'll do the door
Are you?
knob first
Which window are you going to try to go for?
before I embarrass myself with a failed spell check.
Probably
I would
this one
say
here.
this one.
We've got a closer tree, plus it's closer to the room that I couldn't get into.
But we also don't know what's in that room.
We can infer.
Infer, yeah, but I'm also scared because of that. I think we had better play it safe.
Fair enough, I guess.
Yeah, I'm running distraction anyway. You guys are probably going to be good here very soon to do whatever you want.
You can play it safe, but the way I operate is, you don't get anywhere without taking risks. That's how I think. Should we be doing this in character?
My character's convinced.
Alright.
So you're going down for this?
Yep, we're
Okay.
going for the risky
So
window.
you are sneaking your way down. You get about to this point. Ajax, give me an athletics check to kick down that door. If that's what you're doing.
You
Well,
persuaded
I was
me.
like, in theory, I see
I
him
mean-
kicking the door, and I'm like, doorknob.
oh, yes. Hang on.
It's like a 20-something.
Oh, God.
This door's gonna come off the hinges.
Athletics plus 5. That's a 24, baby.
Okay.
Oh, yeah!
Okay, yeah.
Knock, knock.
So, boom.
Breach.
This door
Flashbang!
flies open. And
snowing.
you see a kitchen. There is some tables with food prep. Lots of different food out there.
Is there a cook?
And there is...
Is there any drinks?
You do see some bottles here and there around things. But the first thing you notice is as the door flies open, half breaking off the top hinge, but coming to the side and slamming into some kind of storage cabinet next to it, it startles the woman that's in here, who shrieks loudly as the door, bangs open. And then immediately, I need initiative again, everybody.
Everybody.
You can't see in the dark.
I have a light up sword. I got a 4.
Oh, what am I? Wow.
You were real close
You
to a
beat
20.
me. You beat me.
Okay, so...
I am going to say knock knock as I kick the door.
We're clearly not rolling well today.
Okay, so I'm going to start here.
21.
21. Ajax.
4.
Mine's a multiple.
Tomer.
15.
3.
All right. And Gold.
7.
I won't even lie. I feel like I'm cheating by playing a bar. Should I be playing something else?
You somehow do everything better than everyone.
Let's go.
A little bit
Bard
of
life.
everything all the time.
It's a real hard bard life for no one.
I'm just too good at everything.
Kill
You're so
yourself.
incredibly
Woe
talented.
my sorrows
And
of
humble.
For
perfection.
perfection. My beautiful, clean-shaven face.
Like,
Woe is me.
as the light gleams off of you.
My high renowned
Okay.
bones and stout perfection.
Leon. You hear... Knock, knock! And then... Ah!
FBI, open up.
It is your turn.
Okay, well, I wasn't expecting it to go this way necessarily, so let me check something real quick. No. Okay, so that's a C within range. No. C within range. C within range. C within range.
I'm so happy I placed that sword.
Okay, I don't have to see within range for
I
that.
want you to miss it and me go.
Okay, but I wouldn't logically know that. So okay.
Funnier.
Yeah, I'm just gonna continue on the path because there's nothing I could do that might get over here. So, I will rush as far as I can to that tree.
To this one?
Yeah.
Let's see. You were about there. It's going to take you move and then your action to dash to get to the tree, but you could also actually get up the tree
All right.
in that, but that'll only leave you with a bonus action.
I'll use my bonus action to take out a comb and brush my luscious hair.
Okay.
Gotta look good before the pigs fly.
Okay, so that is your turn. Tomer, give me a perception check. This is hearing, so you have advantage.
Yeah.
But you're also not feeling the greatest, so you've got a, I'm going to say a -2 penalty because of the huge headache and everything you're going through.
That was a 16 plus 1, which is 17 minus 2, 14.
15.
15.
Okay.
Not cool enough.
Now all of China.
You hear kind of a, I won't say a loud crash sound, but you hear a crashing sound followed by a woman shrieking.
Do I see any reaction from that dark corner?
With that 15, you know what? You see very quickly movement that happens so fast you can't catch exactly what just happened, but a blur went from this like impossibly dark corner, went whoom, and the door went open and close like that.
Okay. So I feel like I'm by myself in the room, correct?
Yes.
Bonus action. werewolf transformation.
Ooh. Okay.
So I'm going to start getting angry and concentrating myself. And I'm going to rip out of the chains that are binding me, if not use the claws that I have attached to my hands. Because
Okay.
they're also weapons and knives.
Okay.
Trying
So-
to claw your own shackle.
So you will have to make an athletics check to try to break these manacles.
And I think you have
I
advantage
can
because of
Or
werewolf
breaks the
claws.
thing they're attached to.
Yeah, or break the thing they are attached
I
to.
do have advantage.
By the way, Oscar, quick question. In character, for the 6 months we were traveling together,
None of
you
you-
never
none of you
did
know.
this. Okay.
I'm just using this to get out of the
You know,
shop.
that's what I thought. I was just curious.
Probably gonna
Could
fight a
break
fucking
these
werewolf
cuffs.
now too.
Can't break those cuffs. Ah!
19!
I just imagine the blood circulation being cut off.
A 19. Hold on 1 second.
He just gets floaty hands.
By the way, I haven't said so far, but I really think you have an amazing character concept, Oscar. So, just want to say that. I mean, everyone here does, but I really like werewolves.
Me too. Y'all were clearly Team Jacob.
Yeah. Obviously.
I know.
He's more attractive.
Sparkling vampire bullshit.
Yeah.
Way more
I
attractive.
want my vampires pale, bloody, gruesome, and shredding people.
And
Also
big
hunchbacks.
titties.
Also hunchback. Yeah, they don't sparkle. They don't go outside even if it's cloudy out. Okay? But sometimes they can be pretty. But then they turn ugly.
I
And they
feel like
sweat a
you're
lot.
foreshadowing here, and I'm kind of scared.
No, not at all.
So 19 on the athletics check.
Yep, I am just checking up something.
What if he was 5 shadow?
19.
Where do I recognize
Good
this
to
from?
know.
Oh, I love that video.
Okay, very good to know.
Brought up like a cursed memory.
You hear some cracking. It's not the manacles themselves.
It's the frame.
It's the stone of the wall behind you that seems to be kind of, starting to go, but it is not there yet.
Alright, I'll just wait. And do that.
You definitely think you did something, but it's not quite there. Gold, you are up.
I will be doing the same as my friend Leon,
Okay.
and making it to the tree
Okay.
and up the tree.
All right. Anything with your bonus action?
I don't have anything worth doing, so I will do nothing.
All right. The woman now runs, screaming, out of the kitchen. Okay. Right through the door, right here, a set of double doors, opens them up as she's burst through, so you actually can see into the dining room. Which there is light in these rooms, especially here. There's a fireplace. It's lit. It's creating a lot of light. But you can kind of see into there now.
Yeah.
There's clear. She runs from here and heads out through a set of double doors into what you would know as the main foyer area.
Here we are. She's over here.
Yep, she is in here now. Okay. And she is screaming.
Stealth is no longer an option, so I'm not concerned with that.
Oh, I think we can make it out of this one.
And you kind of lose sight of her through the angles of the door, so you don't know exactly where she went. You saw her kind of
Yeah,
boom, boom,
As
boom.
far as I'm concerned, she's gone. Unless she actively jumps
Yeah.
me, I'm not gonna.
Yep.
I have
As
no
far as
clue.
you can tell, she's out of sight. Ajax, your turn.
So, I want to shout for Tomer. I'm going to shout his name. Tomer, are you in here?
You can hear
And
that.
I'm going to. Can I ready an action? How does that work?
It
Just
sounds-
defensively.
It sounds quieter. It's. And you've got a door closed. You're in a room with the door closed,
Okay.
and it's got to be at least a little ways away. It's not like he's right outside the door.
Okay. As I hear that, all Tomar hears is,
actually going
Do we
to...
also hear that from outside?
Yes, it is muffled a little bit for everybody.
What is she like?
I'm actually going to cast Shield of Faith on myself as well.
Okay. And are you moving, and where are you moving to?
No, actually, I can do that. I can still. The shouting doesn't really take much of an action. I'm going to move forward, not. And do I know enough from his description to know how to get to the main part of the house?
Yeah, you could get.
Okay.
You could probably get to right there if
Okay.
you wanted.
I'm gonna.
So you're at the double doors
Yeah.
in the dining room, leading into the main entryway.
Mm-hmm. And I've casted Shield of Faith on myself for a
Okay.
+2 to AC.
As you enter here, give me a perception check.
Ooh, not nice. 11.
You see this woman has run up here, and standing next to her is the governess. And she is looking right at you.
I look back.
She does not look as beautiful as before.
Aw, sad.
She looks
Pissed.
freakishly disfigured. Her face seems to have elongated with long fangs sticking out of her mouth. Her jaw open more, but it is clearly her. Same dress, the same hair, and long claws on her hands. And she has this weird, wicked-looking smile that you don't know if you can call it a smile, but that's, I mean, with that kind of, facial structure, that's as near as you can approximate it. It is freaky. And she just says in this horrid voice, "Come to join your friend. He's going to be delicious. Get them."
I'm going to say back to that, game over, demon.
And
I take a battle stance.
that is your turn.
Yep.
He still had his action.
No, I
No.
used it.
He
Shield
Shield
did.
of Faith.
Shield of Faith.
Bonus.
What?
It's a bonus action.
Is that only a bonus action?
Yeah.
I don't know about that. That's a first level spell slot.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it could be a bonus action.
Yeah,
You
Shield
just
of
check to
Faith
see
should
what
do.
the casting time is.
I'll tell you right now.
Sorry if I'm metagaming too much. Please.
No.
No,
That
it's
is
fine.
fine.
If we can hurt them more, please let us know.
Correcting things on whether it is an action or a bonus action for stuff.
Rules checking
Wow.
is different from going, actually, you should have done this in
Bonus
five.
action.
Actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Bonus
But so you still have an action left.
It's a bonus action, Daniel.
Alright.
So you still have an action left. You cannot use that action to cast another leveled spell.
You can do
So
it.
cantrip.
You can do a cantrip with it if it costs an action to cast that cantrip, not a
I'm
bonus
going to
action.
hit her with Sacred Flame.
Okay, so you're going to attempt to hit Sacred Flame. So what is your saving throw on that?
13 dex.
13 dex. All right.
And it's half damage on a pass, or is this one 0? I think, let's see.
And hold on. I need to roll.
This one doesn't say half damage.
No. It's
fail.
0 if
Yeah.
they pass.
That's what I'm getting at.
Let me just double check something. Very good to know. Okay, but I also need to do this. Okay, so all right, let me fill these out real quick just to make sure I got them all. Pardon the delay, folks.
How dare you
Unforgivable.
die?
Die, bastard, die.
Then perish.
What's your dexterity modifier, Leon?
Oh, mine?
Uh-oh. Don't like where that's going.
Like just the ability check modifier?
Yeah,
Or my saving
So
throw?
someone
No,
went
your
between
ability
you
check. Okay, so
and
plus
me,
3.
is
plus
what I'm
3.
hearing.
Okay, I need you to roll.
Just a d20?
D20, straight D20.
But I gave d20, got an 18.
Okay, good to know.
God, what a beast.
My dude's rolling like a champ tonight.
He's rolling like Zach normally rolls.
This is new for me. I don't roll above a 10 consistently.
All right, so
We need to fix that real quick before we start talking.
this.
Raise
Move
it
it
up
up.
just a tad. A little more.
I'm going to have that cool intro, and then I'm going to miss my Sacred Flame.
okay,
completely.
I need you to roll the damage
Oh. Well, all right
as
then.
you unleash Sacred Flame.
It is radiant, if that matters.
And smacks into her. Yep, I know.
2.
2 points of damage. Good to
Do you
know.
add your spell DC to that?
Hang on. That's a good question. 1d8 radiant damage.
Oh, it's just
Yeah, just 1d8.
It's just 1d8.
Okay.
I know some spells do that.
Now it is Persephone's turn.
All right.
You are right out here next to the door.
Let's move on in there.
Okay. You move in, you see Ajax over here. You can make that same distance and
I-
be over there with him.
I still have action and stuff to do, so
Yep.
yes. Okay.
Action and bonus action.
I want line of sight.
Yeah, you've
Okay,
got it from
cool,
there.
Cool. So I assume I heard the conversation she assumed was yelling.
Yes.
Okay. I heard the get them. Do I see anyone aside from the cook?
You see
And
the
her?
cook here, and not just yet.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming, don't you worry.
Yeah, I was just
They're
wondering
suspended
what's
from the
wrong.
ceiling. You just guys just start looking.
Dark Souls
Okay.
leeches.
I hate those so much.
I know, everyone does.
Honey, that's not a good look for you. As I cast chromatic orb,
Okay.
and I'm twinning the bitch.
Ooh, very nice.
It is okay. Hold on. Make a ranged spell attack. So...
Yep. So roll your spell attack.
Don't fuck it up, please.
That's not fucking it up.
17 plus 5 is a 23.
22. That will hit. Yeah.
Cool.
And the second one, because you twinned it.
Oh, I have to roll 2 attacks. That makes
Yes,
more
because
sense.
they
Okay.
are
The second one,
Second
is
one.
the nat one.
nat one.
Technically, it's a 6. But yeah.
Spell fizzles.
And for
Yeah,
what
that's
it's worth,
basically
yeah,
the second one. You still
Yeah,
spend the sorcery
Yeah,
points,
yeah.
but it fizzles on you.
in general, I would have targeted her first. Whoever else would have been.
Yeah,
second.
I figured.
So I tried to do it cool. Anyway, so I hit her.
Yes.
And I hit, so I'm doing some damage. 1, 2, 3. And then, because I'm not sure how this works, if I want to cast it at a higher level,
You have to declare
I have to
the
declare it
spell
beforehand?
the spell slot beforehand.
okay, for future. But it's
Yes.
I would just, instead of casting it at level 1, I would just spend a level 2 spell slot and do it that way.
Yeah, you'd say
Okay.
I'm going to cast
Okay.
this at level 2.
Cool. Okay.
Now, I will say that since you didn't really know ahead of time, I will allow you to choose that at this time. But for the future, try to say, I'm going to, this is what I'm going to do before you roll dice. Say, I'm
Mhm.
going to cast it at this level.
Okay. If it's cool, I'd like to do it at level 2.
Yeah,
Just
I will
for
allow
now.
it this time.
Okay.
Because you're just
so-
getting into this, so.
3 8s and a 1.
8 times 3 is
24.
24, so 25 damage.
Very nice.
That's fucking cool.
And what type of damage was it for this
Oh,
one?
I'm gonna go for fire. Fire
Ooh,
makes
okay.
sense.
Fire bad.
Fire birds.
All right.
Fire 'em, bitch.
Very
and then, as my bonus action, I'm going to snap and get a magic shadow sword. So
Okay.
that's a thing.
Okay. Very good.
Pulls it out of her ass.
All right. That is
Let's have a
your
wicked
turn then.
fart.
Okay, Leon. You are up.
So the window.
It's barred.
I will say.
I thought I was the bard.
I will say, give me either athletics or acrobatics.
Thank God.
Will allow you to figure out how to open the window, either finesse or busting it out open. And then I'll allow that for free if you get high enough, and then you can still do move, action, bonus actions type thing.
All right. 8. Shit.
8. Okay, so you can't do it for free, but you could spend your bonus action to do it.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'm fine with that, said Leon.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I was drinking. All right, so I'll do that.
Okay, so you managed to get it open. You still have your movement and your action. You're still standing in the tree, but the window's open. There's this big curtain inside in the way, but you've got it open.
I would like to move inside.
Okay, so you move inside.
Oh, and the figures.
Mm-hmm.
Those are for Jason if he needs it.
Yep. Give me yours, Tomer.
Here, give that to your dad. Those are extra figures. Here's my guy. Well, actually, no. He'd be in this form.
Bear. That's very good.
You are chained to that bed. As you come in this window, you see, using your dark vision, a fairly nice but sparse bedroom. There on the bed is a fucking werewolf.
Oh,
Chain.
good heavens, that's unnatural.
And it is at the chains that are attached into the wall. This corner of the room is like unnaturally blacked out. Even with your dark vision, you can't see what's over there. And then next to you, you do see a chair, and there's some familiar looking gear in it.
My, what beautiful eyes you have, Grandma.
So, Tomer, when he's in his werewolf form, it's a dark shade of black with, you don't notice this in his half-orc form, but you can see it in his werewolf form. He has a slash on his right eye, and then he's just got a white pinstripe tail going from the section where the eye is all the way back down the side of his head.
All right. Can I roll to not shit my pants?
Yeah,
All right.
actually.
Full pants.
What'd you get?
He shit his
A
pants.
3? No, you didn't actually shit your pants, but you are suffering from the frightened condition. You cannot willingly move closer to the bed and that werewolf on it, and as long as that's in your sight,
Disadvantage on
Yeah.
ability checks and saving.
Yes.
No, sorry, ability checks and attack.
ability checks and attack rolls. Yep.
All right. What am I going to do?
You still have your action,
I know.
and you actually have some more movement. I mean, you didn't move that far.
Oh, okay. That was a
But I
response.
can't move any closer to him.
No,
so-
you can't.
This is such a scuffed situation.
Yeah, because the reason you're frightened, you don't know that that's.
Yeah,
Thunder.
I know
You
for a
have no
fact I don't
fucking
know.
Well, fuck this house.
Werewolves and
Vampires
vampires.
and werewolves.
What are we in Castlevania?
So logically,
Twilight,
Leon's just gonna look at this and say, "Well, it's a good thing you're chained to the bed. You stay in here, and I'll be back?" Question mark. He's going to move towards the door.
Okay.
Now, did they
You
hear?
have enough movement. You can get to the door and out the door if you wish.
Sheesh. So that would be movement, right?
Yep.
That wouldn't be my action.
No.
Do I see anything going on here?
Did they hear me?
Yeah, if you come out the door,
Oh my.
if you open up the door, boom, you are right next to. Oh shit!
Okay, so opening up the door, I see all of them. I'm like,
And it's actually here's the governess,
yeah, that's what
Lady Antonson, and a human woman wearing an apron covered in like food mess.
Vampires and werewolves and chefs, oh my.
Goes back, locks door.
I'll take my chances with the wolf. I
Did
don't know.
that cook? Too much.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I have no idea what to do here. Can I tell this is the governess?
Yes.
You looked a lot better when I last saw you. I'm gonna vicious mockery her.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
that's kind of what I did.
Right. Double entendre. I don't even know if that's the meaning of the word. Whatever.
Rolled up while her esteem was down.
All you're gonna
So
say
while
is,
she's down.
girl, your fields are dried up.
She needs to make me a wisdom saving throw.
DC, please.
Oh, right, I have that. That's gonna be a 13 as well.
All right. Good to know. All right. So, remind me again. Vicious mockery.
If she fails, she's gonna take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage on the next attack roll it makes before the end of its next turn.
Okay. And what do you say?
What I just said.
Okay. You see her turn her head and look at you, and she looks at the cook next to her
Deal with that.
and turns back. Doesn't seem to affect her.
Thick skin, noted. Alright, my turn's
You're
over.
about to get
Okay.
served.
All right.
My character's confused as fuck. I just watch this man just walk through the house like, what the fuck?
It is now her turn.
Oh shit.
As she runs this way, jumps onto the railing, leaps down, and strikes at you.
Your armor class is +2, so your armor class is at 19.
It was like 8.
The plate gear is all the armor.
It's made
I
out
have
of
a
cardboard
negative
and,
7 AC.
it's cardboard and leaves.
And what's your armor class, you said?
19.
19. All right, so
Is that with disadvantage? Oh no, it did a
did
defector.
a
That's right.
defector.
That's right. Uh-oh.
and
Wait, so did you miss? the
she
spell?
reaches out with one of those claws and goes catches you right kind of across the shoulder into your neck just a little bit, and you take
She connected with me? Is that what I heard?
yes. You take
Then I will roll 2 d8s.
you know what, actually you take no damage, but I need you to attempt an escape roll as she tries to grapple you.
She's grappling you.
Okay.
Strength
Cool.
check.
How's the lighting in here?
Very bright around me.
He's very bright, but there's like sconces along
I
the
mean, is it
walls.
considered dim light?
Is it athletics or a strength
It's-
save?
It's actually a little bit above dim light, but it's not like bright.
Is it a strength save or an athletic save?
It probably doesn't matter.
I'm looking. It's
I got an 18.
technically it's athletics.
Then I got a 23.
Okay, yeah. You just wrestle your shoulder free as the claws try to dig in, but they can't find purchase.
Hang on. As soon as I figure out where it is on D&D Beyond, let's see. Where the fuck is it?
Okay.
When a creature within 5 feet of that you can see hits you with an attack, you can use your reaction to cause a creature to make a dex saving throw 13 or takes 2d8 lightning damage.
Dex save.
Half on a success.
Okay. Well, we'll roll your lightning damage.
Those.
6, 7, 13.
Okay. So as your lightning shoots out, it strikes her, going up her arm, which is why she can't seem to grapple onto you. All right. That is her turn. Tomer, you are up.
I'm breaking out of these fucking ones.
Okay.
You can't break those cups.
If you're attempting to break out, I will need another athletics check from you.
Ooh! 18.
Okay. After the first round of slamming against him, you definitely did some damage. This time, as you... They pop free from the wall. You still have the chains on your wrists and your ankles, but they are free from their bounds. You're now just currently laying on a bed with chains attached to you that are not attached to anything else.
God of War, got it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go over to my weapons.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab my blade, which I can still use in my
Yep,
blade
that's part of your movement. That's fine.
and I'm gonna cut them. I'm gonna cut the ones off my feet off and my wrists.
You're going to try to cut through manacles.
Oh wait, I thought they were ropes.
No, they have a soft rope on the outside and then on the inside of the manacle to keep them from making lots of rattling noise.
Okay, so I'm gonna put my armor back on, and I'm gonna drag them with me and kick the door open.
Okay. Putting your armor back on and doing all that is going to take up the entire rest of your
That's
turn.
fine.
Okay. So you kick the door open. I will need an athletics check for that.
Do I see a werewolf just putting on armor from the window seal?
Yes.
I'm afraid of the
Putting on
consequences of
Homer's
the door
armor.
being kicked open.
17.
Don't worry.
17. I need a dexterity save.
You're fine, Jen. Okay.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Whoa. You said dex save?
Yes.
Okay, let's see. That's going to be...
Daddy's home.
All right.
That one.
That's a 6 in total, baby. But that one.
Yeah. Lovely time for that.
Get launched into her.
No, not with that.
Railing.
You fall off. The door slams into you. You get knocked over the railing, head over heels, and land on the floor on your ass and take 3 points of bludgeoning damage.
But hey, on the bright side, you're not flanked by the chef and a werewolf now.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But you are now there. You see this werewolf wearing Tomer's armor kicks the door, and then you hear, "Wah!"
Please tell me the door closes behind them.
Am I prone right now?
Oh yeah, you're
Probably.
yeah, sure.
You can be
You
mean to me.
fell
It's
off
funny.
You heard that Star Wars scream?
Yeah,
The
this is Wilhelm scream. Basically.
Oh, this has been amazing so far.
All right. So that is your turn. Gold, you are up, and you have just witnessed that. That's the end of part 2 for this episode. Tune in for part 3 next week.